Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another one. So we meet sooner than I had expected. Well, so 3 episodes of X-Men 97 season 2 launched today, and it was like 90 minutes of pure peak, like gorgeous animation, perfect, pace, great storytelling. Loved every moment of it. I mean, I could have binged it like the whole thing by itself if it came out today. That's how good it was. And the way they did the first season, I have like high expectations. Like this season would just be as good, if not better. That's how good it felt. We had like so the 3 episodes were for those of you who have not watched it yet. The first episode dealt with the future, where Cyclops, Jean, and Storm and Wolverine are trapped with Mother Akai, whatever her name was, I forgot. And then the second episode is in the like present 1990s, where Jubilee and Sunspot are the only X-Men left, and Cable recruits them into his team of X-Force with Psylocke and Archangel, and I guess there was someone else as well. I'm forgetting maybe. So they had to deal with X Factor, which had like Polaris and maybe Havoc. I'm not sure. We even got cameo from Emma Frost. We even got Thor as well. Moff turned into Thor. Like, I love the character Moff, man. Come on, he was like the favorite part of first season. He has like that Spider-Man-esque element to him. He's like that, I would say. And great character. So yeah, second episode was about X Factor and X Force, and the third episode was about the past, where Rogue, Magneto, and Charles and Beast are trapped. So they had like Ramatut, who is like Kang's earlier variant. There was this in the like third episode. There was this weird pyramid that Charles was talking about. I mean, they didn't really show who it was, but at first when they said like it has some primitive energy, I thought they were like talking about Celestials or something like that. But it could be something else as well. I mean, I'm not sure. Could be like just Kang. We see his citadel of time or whatever it was in Ant-Man Quantumania. That thing was here as well. So I mean, it's great. I mean, if I had to complain about anything, it would be like, why are the episodes 30 minutes long, man? Come on, like make it 40 minutes long at least, or 50, with like 5 minutes of credits. So it felt a bit short, but definitely time flew by. Like, that's how good it was. And I mean, I'm not sure if I'm overselling it. Maybe it's just because I have my exams right now and everything seems more interesting. But I mean, it's just how good it was, and I really enjoyed it. There was in the second episode, there was this thing where Cable killed the war guy who looked like that Will from Stranger Things. The bowl cut. It looked quite like him, and he killed him. And when Jubilee said like we should hand him over to authorities and whatever, it kind of raised a good question there as well. When you know that the authorities are like hunting mutants and quite against yourselves, so is that the right thing to do? And even if we keep that thing aside, Cable says that we are the authority. In that situation, like, what's the morality of it? If we always say that the proper legal process should be followed and whatever. Like, but what if he is the authority? What if he has the power to decide what happens to that guy? So yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoyed it. I thought about it, and the action scenes were pretty good. And this could be there could be a bit of spoiler here, but like, see, I used to play Marvel games and somewhat comics as well, so I have like broken knowledge. I kind of connect some things, but my memory is not that great, so I have forgotten a lot about it. But I'm pretty sure that at some point Cable becomes one of the apocalypse horsemen. He names himself Strife at that point, and he becomes like villainous or something. So that could happen, maybe with the tampering they did, maybe a little. I'm not sure. This could be just like me rambling about stuff, but yeah. And what else? Sunspot was pretty cool. I mean, they made Jubilee look cool in that fight sequence, and she's like one of the most. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but like she is kind of the most useless mutant. Her power is like she can launch firecrackers. Like, what? I mean, she's not that useless as that wax guy who's made out of wax, and he does not really have a power. He would die horribly. There was this skit as well about mutants who have useless powers, how horrible their lives are. So yeah, that was there as well. And Charles and Magneto were dealing with Darwin out there, like survival of the fittest. What kind of chant is that? Like, I mean, yeah, sure, I mean that is your whole motto, but I mean, can you not say something cooler, like survival of the fittest? What? But yeah, that was fun as well. Really excited for the next episode. I mean, if I think about it, and Polaris as well, in the second episode, that X Factor, yeah, she's part of that team, and Polaris is like the daughter of Magneto, but I mean, I'm not sure if that's the case here, but yeah, could be. Then what else do we see? We see the storms, conjuring up solar flares, which if you sit and think about it, what kind of mutation in your gene allows you to control the solar flares? Like, how does one do that? What kind of genome would allow you to do it? Even for Magneto as well. I mean, telepathy I can still understand, all right, maybe something, okay, but like controlling the nature, that's just insane. But yeah, that was a fun scene as well. We see that Wolverine has become quite feral now. He has like grown his hair, and he's kind of acting like an animal. That's because now that the adamantium is out of his system, he's more Wolverine like, and his healing factor is also faster. Although I do think that what happened to the adamantium that Magneto ripped off his skeleton, did he keep it? Did he just let it go? I mean, that seems kind of a precious metal that you would like to keep around. But yeah, that happens. What else? I mean, I feel like I have mostly covered what has happened in these 3 episodes, and I have again and again emphasized that how excited I am and how much I have liked these episodes. I liked how Magneto was trying to kind of push Apocalypse on the right path. I mean, not right, but kind of better path, like letting your enemies live and whatnot. And honestly, I mean, I don't know if I have said this before, but I kind of agree with Magneto more than I do with Charles, because like, alright, yeah, I get the peace and everything, but if the humans keep hunting you, it's the like obvious choice that you have to defend yourself. If the Sentinels are hunting you, it makes sense if you go to the base of the Sentinels and destroy them. But Charles is like, no, we can't do that, we may disrupt our relations. Like, dude, I mean, grow some balls, man. But yeah, Magneto is my kind of favorite mutant, really. But yeah, sure, really cool guy. We might be seeing Gambit as well, as we saw in the previous post-credit, I guess, of season 1. And that we saw Apocalypse left from the future, so he might be coming to the expansion in the next episode and recruiting them as their horsemen, because there was this thing, the Frankenstein machine or whatever it was. It was probably to make Apocalypse a bit stronger. And there is this whole thing where Apocalypse isn't good or bad, he just is. He's force of nature, evolution and whatever. Why are you keeping slaves if you are not good or evil? That sounds quite evil to me. But yeah, that also happens. And his Apocalypse, horsemen in the future were quite weird. The drum guy, and yeah, I mean, I didn't really care about them, but yeah. Yeah, man, check it out if you have not seen the first season as well. Definitely, X-Men 97 is really great. You don't have to watch it from the first season. If you kind of understand the basics of who X-Men are and like that, who is Mr. Sinister, who is Charles, who is Magneto, what are their powers, Gambit. If you know some basic things, you'll really just kind of get the hang of it, what's happening. But yeah, you don't really have to see it. But even the 1990s one, those were pretty good episodes. I have seen up to season 5 or something, and the episodes were quite good. The thing that annoyed me back then was that when you have Wolverine, he has claws. You can't just make it completely PG, and that thing annoyed me because that was a kids show and you can't really show Wolverine stabbing people up. So that kind of ticked me. But other than that, it was quite good. The animation is the 90s one, but even if you don't want to say it, just start with the X-Men 97 first season that came out last year or something. Great show, man. Yeah, definitely check it out. I would say it's so far top 3 Marvel shows. I mean, it's up there with Daredevil, Loki, and X-Men 97. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.